to use his body by explosively using mine to attack him. I can grab onto his arm, his shoulder. Release! 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 And then we can continue on to that. Strike, strike, strike. Nice. With a pad, how you'll be working is one hand on the shoulder. You can grab onto the shirt of the guy that is holding the pad, definitely. Make sure your hand's on them. My elbow is down just so I can feel her moving. If she tries to tackle my legs, I can feel her and I will naturally move with her. My other hand is on her arm to pull or push her arm to affect her entire body. I can pull and push her body here and pull and push her arm here. If the guy's really big and tall, she's a really big, tall guy, I'm not going to use my muscles to pull her down. I'd rather groin kick, get her here, and then grab on and send my knees. My heel will be close to your butt, making tip of the triangle just like your elbow was, the triangle here. My knee comes forward, again, the hips are your power source as I slam my hands down to my knee. What I'd like you to see when you work this is 2 on the right. Take your hands to the other side. 2 on the left. Questions? Face the mirror, please. Outside of my hands, and I was in a neutral stance here. So as he's sending the attack, I have to deal with the threat first, and as soon as I recognize it, I can send my counter. Which strike is that? The palm heel we've done. Counter, as soon as you've dealt with the threat. You make it simultaneous, now's the time to practice it. Again, real big, real slow. Oh, from this position, he's open. There's this moment where he's soft. I don't want to hesitate at all. I go, and I go, until that happens. Back off of my fight stance, check my surroundings, very important, and then I can reset. Questions? So, he throws his arm in. What makes this work? 90-degree position with my arm, and the fact that I am now attacking the attack, I am moving forward. If I shy away from the attack, all of his energy and pressure is still going into me, I just have an arm that's also hitting me. So I need to move in. If I have a huge distance from it and I can just miss the attack, then fine. But this is not that situation. I move forward. I attack as attack, 90 degrees, and strike. Put your arm at 90, please. Check what a 90 looks like to you. Now take your head underneath that. It's going to keep your face safe as well with the computer. Let's stand up and face in here. Right. And then counter. So again, this way. Hands around my throat. Alright, so with Jasmine, please, thank you. Alright, so hands coming around my throat. This is the immediate threat I have to address. I can't breathe. Alright, so from here, I'm going to explosively pluck his hand off and then send a simultaneous counter. Alright, so all I'm doing here is reaching to my own throat from the outside of the hands, and then I think like I'm Superman tearing off the shirt. Bam! Hit. From there to fight. Do that hand, palm, heel strikes, hammer fist, kicks, whatever you got. Whatever's available and appropriate, right? Alright, please stand up. Take the huge creeper bear, right? How is he picking me up? See the lift slow? His hips move in, and my hips have no space. So, whenever he grabs around me, whether it's my waist or around my arms, it doesn't matter. I have to find a base, a heaviness in my hips, and space from his hips so he can't take them forward as easily. And it's like my weight is like a dead weight, like a kid who doesn't want to go somewhere. You're lifting up there saying, no, this is my weight. Right away, counter it. Groin, my arms are caught, whatever's available. Side to side, now elbows. Boom, boom, boom. Face. Turn it as soon as I can. And work from there. Arms. Free. I can't quite go to the groin. What do I have? Elbow. Elbows. Space, yeah. So there's a couple reasons we go side to side. If I didn't know which side he's on, I can't hear breathing, he's back here, maybe I miss. But I know his head's on the other side if I miss. So here. And now I can also stay close from now. The other reason is if I do hit him, I can knock his head like a little ball going down the court. That's an option. The moment
simple. When my weight is being pulled back, my hands automatically want to fly up. Right? So all I'm going to do, see, you're good too. Yeah. Working hard. Yay, let's get it. So I'm being pulled back. I feel my weight going that way. My hands automatically fly up. Now, all I'm going to do is palm double strike with this hand as this other one comes up. Bam. Kind of like our 360 that we learned earlier, right? So all I'm doing here, when I weight moves back, my hands fly up. This hand is going to come here as I turn in. Right? I'm trying to go to the wrist as much as possible, like our 360. Here, this other hand, palm goes straight to the face. Boom! Strikes, groin kicks, whatever is available and appropriate. One more. Bam!
Notice how fast you do it. Awesome. Really intense.
And I end up with 5 stance.
Again. Foot, shin. Get distance. Strike. Boom! Boom, boom, boom! After he's sufficiently hurt, he's going to lay back. That's what your attacker will do here in the room. Both hands on the ground. You can come to your knee and stand up. Fight stance, ready to go. If you still trouble, or to the head. Make sure that he's no longer trouble. That position.
All right, thank you. Alright, so this is the ground position, and this is from what we call a mount. So we just worked the guard position, which is this with the attacker in between your legs. Alright, now we're going to work the mount position, which is the attacker on top of you over your heads. Alright, so threats here. First are my hands around the throat, which is you can't breathe. The other threat is she's on the ground, so she needs to get up. Alright, so just like our choke defense that we did standing, with that pluck, she's going to do the exact same thing here. So the pluck, boom, that gets my hands off of her throat. At the same time, she's going to add an explosive buck with her hips, bucking me that way. At the same time as she's plucks, go. And that gets me to this. From there, she's just going to roll over. So I knock here, and she's going to roll, go, boom, strike to the face, strike to the groin. I pluck and buck at the same time. Boom, here, getting her weight to go forward. Now from there, I just hold. From here, I also have eye strikes. Working my way down the body to the groin. Hands are up, even as I trace out, so that if she wants to try to kick me, my hands are up, I can protect myself against these kicks. Right? So then I trace all the way down to the feet, looking around at my surroundings, making sure it's safe to get up. I stand up and circle to the head in a fighting stance. Questions? All right, on feet. Face forward. Make sure you have plenty of room behind you.